Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Yoon Jung-min. We begin with the president's upcoming state visits to 3 Central Asian countries next week with the aim of expanding the nation's diplomatic horizon. The top office released its strategy toward the region dubbed the K-Silk-road. Our presidential office correspondent Do-yeon explains.
South Korea has laid out a new strategy dubbed the K-Silk-road to expand its presence in Central Asia, a region with abundant critical minerals and a young population. The announcement came on Friday, just 3 days before President Yoon Suk Yeol leaves for his state visits to Turkmenistan, Kazakhstan, and Uzbekistan.
The K-Silk-road initiative envisions to jointly endow Korea and Central Asia with freedom, peace, and prosperity.
The initiative is summarized by the acronym ROAD. The R stands for cooperation and resources, such as energy sources and critical minerals. O stands for official development assistance with cooperation with the public sector. A stands for company to boost exchanges for the future generations and expanding networks for the descendants of Korean diaspora in Russia who were forced out to Central Asian countries. And D stands for drive, ways to institutionalize cooperation between governments and businesses from both sides. The announcement comes amid the Yoon administration's efforts to expand the country's presence in the global arena. President Yoon just hosted the Korea-Africa Summit and last year hosted the Korea-Pacific Island Summit. In fact, it's looking to host a summit with the Central Asian countries next year as well.
Central Asia, once the heart of the ancient Silk Road, is a strategic hub connecting Europe and Asia. Its strategic importance has increased amid the spread of global complex crises, such as the war in Ukraine and conflicts in the Middle East.
A brief itinerary of Yoon's state visits to the region was also announced as he embarks on his first overseas trip of this year. Leaving on June 10th, the first stop is Turkmenistan. As he lands, the official state visit starts right away with an official welcoming and state dinner. He leaves for Kazakhstan the day after for a 3-day state visit. There, he will have a business forum and meet with ethnic and overseas Koreans as well as having a summit with his Kazakh counterpart. He will be in Uzbekistan starting the 13th. On top of regular state visit engagements, he's set to meet with entrepreneurs who are part of programs supported by the South Korean government.
Since establishing diplomatic relations in 1992, our country has steadily expanded economic cooperation with Central Asia. However, the scale and quality of this exchange still falls short of its potential. President Yoon's visit to Central Asia is expected to serve as a catalyst for significantly expanding and restructuring the economic cooperation between Korea and Central Asia.
According to an official, more than 86 companies and organizations will be part of Yoon's business delegation on this trip. Do-yeon, Arirang News.